And we can see this is the question: do people feel that Ed Miliband is ready to govern? And back in the summer, 22% thought so. Now only 13%.
What about his competition? How does he compare?
Well, if we look at the net satisfaction rating for Ed Miliband, you can see that he's at minus 44%. That is the lowest of any leader of any party since this kind of data was gathered. Compare that to Nick Clegg. He's at minus 36%, which is not too good either. David Cameron is on minus 15%, and the thorn in all their sides, Nigel Farage, the most popular leader of the parties at the moment.
How worrying is this, less than 6 months from an election?
Well, if you look at how other leaders were doing at around about the same time, so 6 months before the general election in 1992, we had this 1991 rating, 8% of people, minus 8% net satisfaction rating. Then for Gordon Brown, minus 25%, that was before the 2010 election. And then Michael Foot, minus 38% before he lost a landslide victory against Margaret Thatcher off the back of the Falklands War. Ed Miliband doing worse than all of them, though, on minus 44%.
Minus 44%. And in terms of how that translates, I mean, Chuka Umunna saying the polls don't matter. What matters is how people vote. Voting intention. What do we know about that so far? Yeah, well, if you look at the parties rather than the leaders themselves, it's still not looking very good for Labour, according to this latest poll. So for the Conservatives there, that's the best result, 32%, that they've had since David Cameron came into power. For Labour, that's looking back to how things were under Gordon Brown. The Liberal Democrats, 9% there, UKIP 14%, and the Green Party doing really well in this poll on 7%. So looking at two minor parties holding 20%. 21% of the overall vote, according to this poll. Yeah, and the key thing is, who are they taking that vote from? Exactly. I mean, you can look at this two ways for Ed Miliband. One is he's been in power now he's had the leadership now for 4 years, and, you know, he's not doing well enough. But his way of looking at it is, well, look, we've still got 6 months to go. We haven't yet had the whole focus of an actual election campaign. Let's see where we are in 6 months' time. OK. Jason Farrell, thank you very much indeed.